Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living.
Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're laying down and you're comfortable and everything is just right in your room. The lights are just right. Your covers are just right. You're wearing the perfect PJs. Everything is good in the world. And you're ready to listen to a story. Snuggle down. Okay. Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya finally, after what seemed like a long journey, made it to the Australia Zoo, and they were so excited. Vaya wanted to see the tigers first. Me, I've always loved the tigers. Me just loves the stripes and how furry they are, and they're just like us but bigger, and me just wants to see them. Can we just go see them? I really want to see the tigers first. They'd had lots of discussion, what they were going to see, who they were going to see, how they were going to see them, who they were going to feed. They were just beside themselves on how many animals was at this zoo. It was like the bestest zoo ever, and they just couldn't wait. But they agreed that they were going to go and see the tigers first. When they got to see the tigers, they met an amazing tiger called Mavis. Vaya had the longest conversations with her. They were talking about the wilderness and what it's like to live in Australia and how it could play havoc on a princess dress because, it can get very hot there and dusty and sweaty, and Vaya probably wouldn't like it, but they did get along like a house on fire, and they had a really nice chat and a nice time together. They met a cheetah called Phyllis. They met a rhino called Billy. They met some crocodiles. One of them in particular was very friendly. He was called Tomas. Now, this crocodile had that many teeth. Cherry was trying to count them. How many teeth do you have? How many teeth do you think you really have? Because I can't count them. I can't keep count. There's like bazillions of them. Not hundreds. Not thousands. Well, maybe there's not that many. I think there's bazillions of teeth in that mouth. Tomas, how'd you brush your teeth? Because, you must get all sorts of stuff stuck in them teeth, right? What do you normally eat? Tomas laughed. Well, I could probably eat you very easily, said Cherry, and then looked really frightened at Heidi, like, does he mean it? And then she said, well, I think I'll just stay back here on this platform then while we talk. And then she looked at Heidi again and said, do you think he really meant it? And Heidi said, I think he probably did. I think he would probably eat all of us very easily. And Cherry said, OMG. OMG. Tomas, you're joking, aren't you? You wouldn't really eat me, would you? Because, we know each other's names now. We know we're like best friends and everything. Anyway, how'd you brush them teeth? And she tried to change the subject very quickly because she was feeling just a little bit nervous. Tomas said that he didn't brush his teeth. He normally just cleaned them on everything that he chomped up with his big giant mouth and chewed and twisted. And as he twisted things around in the water and drug them underneath the water and twisted and death rolled them and twisted and did all his things with everything that he ate and killed and all of that stuff, that his teeth automatically got cleaned. Cherry said, okay. Well then, we'll be moving along to maybe go and see some lizards or something. It was nice to meet you, Tomas. You take care. Cherry said, let's get out of here really quickly, because Tomas looks a bit hungry don't you think? Heidi agreed, and they all shuffled along and got away from the crocodiles. Even though the crocodiles are absolutely awesome, they didn't want to stay around them for very long, just in case. So they moved on. They went to see some lizards, they went to see some snakes, they saw some wallabies, they saw some kangaroos, which we'll go into in a minute. They also saw some koala bears, which are all very, very cute, said Cherry. But they barely move. They don't really do very much, do they? Those koala bears. They just kind of like slump on a tree and eat the bamboo and eat the, what's it called? Not bamboo. What's that stuff called, Heidi? Eucalyptus. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, that's all they really do, don't they? I was getting them mixed up with, what's them animals that eat bamboo all day and just do the same thing? They just kind of just sit there and eat bamboo all day. Vaya said, oh, Mino, you're talking about panda bears. Yeah, said Cherry. Them. They're very, very similar, don't you think, to koala bears? They just kind of sit there. But aren't they cute? Koala bears are so cute. Look at the little paws and the little clawy things that hang onto trees. They've got really, really long claws. Look how long the claws are. They paused, they had some lunch, they walked around and saw all the beautiful things that you can see at Australia Zoo. The wildlife there is absolutely amazing. They learn all about Steve Irwin and his wife and his kids and how his kids are still part of the zoo. Steve Irwin unfortunately had an accident, but he was a super duper person and he was so excited about the animals and he loved them so much and he cared about them so much that he created this awesome zoo and it was just all amazing. And then they finally got to do what they'd been wanting to do all day. They went to feed the kangaroos. This was the highlight. They couldn't wait. They met a family of kangaroos. Carl was the dad, Lily was the mum, and Pearl was the baby kangaroo. Pearl was so cute. Pearl was so tiny that she still fit in her mum's kangaroo pouch. But she got out when they were feeding them and the cats got to meet her. Cherry said, OMG. She tried to be quiet and be really sweet and kind and nice because she didn't want to scare Pearl because Pearl was so small. You're so cute, said Cherry. OMG. What's it like being in your mum's pouch like that? Because, you know, when we're kittens, when we're tiny, we don't do that. We don't have a pouch that we get in on our mummies. We just kind of like, we get born and then we suckle off our mummies until we grow up and we don't need to anymore. And then we just kind of start to fend for ourselves. We don't get to like live on our mummies like you do. Is it nice? Pearl said, I love my mummy. My mummy's like the bestest thing ever in the world. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't sleep on my mummy's belly, because that's all I've ever known. And she takes me everywhere, and she carries me everywhere, and then I also eat inside of my mummy too, because her thingies are in there, and I don't even have to get out to have a drink. I can just stay in there all the time, and I can nap in there, and I can just be really, really safe and close to my mummy all the time. And sometimes I get out and I play with my daddy, and I play on the ground. I like that. I like to feel my feet on the ground, and I like to jump and practice jumping because I'm a kangaroo, and kangaroos really like to jump. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, being in my mummy's tummy. I like it. Well, being in my mummy's pouch. I'm not really in my mummy's tummy anymore. I'm in my mummy's pouch. But yeah, I really, really like it. And yeah, if it was possible, you could probably try it, Cherry said. I could try it. Do you think your mummy would let me? No, I don't think she would, because it's my sacred space. And I don't know why I said that, but maybe. I don't know. We could ask her. What do you think? Do you think we should ask her? I could, said Cherry. Excuse me, Lily. We've just been talking, me and Pearl, and we think that maybe, if you don't mind very much, if you'd let me kind of sit in your pouch just for a minute, just to feel it out, you know, I don't want to eat or anything, or do anything like that, but I'd just really like to just kind of sit in it. Would that be alright? Pearl said it'd be alright. She said she wouldn't mind me being in her pouch for a second. Lily looked down at Cherry, decided that Cherry seemed like a very nice cat, and said, okay, just for 1 minute. OMG, said Cherry. Heidi, she's going to let me get in her pouch. Can you believe it? She's going to let me try it out. OMG, this is the bestest. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can breathe. This is the bestest day ever. Vaya, get your camera out, quick. Heidi, very carefully, helped Cherry to get into Lily's pouch. She snuggled down. Oh, Cherry said. Oh, Cherry said again. Heidi said, what is it? Cherry said, oh, I can't explain. It's like the bestest, softest mattress you've ever had. Like one of them, those fancy mattresses. What are they? I don't know. You know the ones that they have on telly? Them dream mattresses or something. You know, the ones I mean. Yeah, it's like that. Oh. Heidi and Vaya were very jealous. Is it that nice? Said Heidi. Oh yeah, I can understand why Pearl likes it in here. My goodness, I don't think I'd ever want to get out. I don't think I'd want to grow up. I think I'd like to stay in this pouch forever. Heidi said, do you think that me and Vaya could try it? Lily smiled. Thank goodness she was a really nice kangaroo. Of course, said Lily. Cherry jumped out and Heidi jumped in. Oh, said Heidi. Oh, I understand what you mean. Oh yeah, this is really, really comfortable. Oh yeah, you feel really safe, don't you? Cherry said, yeah, see what I mean? It's like you just cocooned in a love ball. Like you cocooned in a ball of love. And it's just like, oh, yeah, I think I'll just live here for the rest of my life. Heidi said, oh yeah, this is like the best. Heidi jumped out and Vaya got in. Oh, said Vaya. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah. She didn't say anything else. Joe said, do you like it? It's really nice, isn't it? Vaya instantly had her eyes closed and she was falling asleep. Vaya, you can't go to sleep. That's Pearl's bed. You're supposed to just try it, that's all, not fall to sleep. Vaya opened her eyes really quick. Oh, it must be, methinks I'm a little bit jet-lagged. Vaya, come on, get out. You can't go to sleep. Vaya got out and Pearl jumped back in and snuggled into her mummy's pouch. I told you it was nice, she said. Cherry said, thanks so much for letting us do that. That was so awesome. That was like the bestest part of our trip so far. We've got got lots of things that we're going to do here in Australia, but this has been absolutely amazing. Amazeballs, amazy baseballs. It's like the bestest thing I've ever done. And I've done a lot of things. I think I've done all sorts of things. I skydived, I surfed, I swam. I've done all sorts of stuff. This tops them all. This was like the bestest. Sherry went on and 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 on some more until they got back to the hotel. And then she went on some more, and then she talked some more, and then they talked about, once again, how scary Tomas's teeth were, because they were very scary. And she talked about, while she were brushing her own teeth, getting ready for bed, if she could ever possibly one day be brave enough to brush Tomas's teeth, or whether that was just a complete death wish, and she would probably never ever really do it. Heidi agreed. She didn't think it was a good idea. But it was on her wish list. One day, she would be brave enough to brush Tomas's teeth. She wrote it on there. It was now on her bucket list of things to do in her life at some point before she died. They went to bed. They snuggled down, did the normal thing where they get comfortable with each other, turned around in circles a few times, laid on each other, cleaned each other a little bit, and then finally they closed their eyes and started to drift off into sweet, sweet dreams.